Finally getting around to recording this for the week 11 recap. Last week wasn't the best week. I woke up Tuesday morning out of nowhere and was just under the weather. Like, head was fuzzy, sore throat, all that kind of stuff. Wasn't really feeling in a good training state, so I ended up postponing the first session of the week to Wednesday. I still didn't feel amazing, if I'm honest, but I had to get it done then, otherwise it would just drag on for the rest of the week. So I hit it, not amazing. The start of the session was pretty bad. I didn't really feel super strong on bench or chin-ups. Reps weren't too bad, to be fair, but I saw a bit of rep drop off, not quite 100% firing, but the rest of the workout was actually fairly okay. Couple of reps lost, couple of reps gained. Like, it is what it is. For a kind of a subpar session, I'll take it. Then lower one was actually really good. I think I was feeling kind of a bit better by the Thursday, and I wanted to hit this 140 squat hard, so I really attacked it. I was happy with the reps here. I have a few reps short of the full target, but considering how the week started, this was really, really good. Your good mornings were good as well. Managed to smash all the reps this week on those. Yeah, leg extensions and leg curls, similarly, these are feeling really good. Is basically I'm quite prone to ab cramping occasionally. It's the only thing that will ever cramp, and I got hit hard on the second set of the crunches, so I called those there, and I tried out a fairly lightweight on some seated calf raises, which I'm gonna kind of add in, I think, going forward, and they were pretty good. I enjoyed that. Upper two was, it was kind of a mixed bag again. I got out late and I wasn't really in it. I was tempted, I'll be honest, from the very first set to just not bother. So every exercise that I completed, I had to just will myself to be right, let's do the next one, let's do the next one. It's how it is sometimes, but it turned into an alright session actually. By the time I got to the shoulder stuff, it was pretty good. So yeah, all in all, not a bad one. A few rep PRs, a few new weights actually, so that's quite good. By the end I was just spent. As soon as I saw the rep drop off on the tricep pushdowns, I did decide to just call it after that and not bother with the last set. I just wanted to kind of be done by that point. So it's rare I do that, but occasionally I will. And then on the Saturday, I hit my lower two, which was a big one. Superman squats, new weight. I really wanted to hit these hard, and I was happy with the reps. Obviously just kind of push those up now as the weeks go by. RDLs are continuing to move very well. They feel really horrible. By the last set, they're grim, but we're pushing up there, pushing that weight, trying to get up to, I've got a 170 target in mind as a short-term goal to get back up to. And we're not far off, if I'm honest. And then the rest of the session was kind of par for the course really, as far as the lower sessions go. So that was the end of that week. Final penultimate week of the block. So a bit of a shame that it started off a bit lackluster, feeling a bit ill, but these things happen. We finished strong come the end. The only other thing I really wanted to mention this week, I really got to get back on top of getting some cardio done, because I have fallen out of the habit lately. Partially just not felt like as much time lately. between like the kids and the dogs and work and everything else, like training itself is quite a time commitment, and that is a complete excuse, because I could find time and I do need to. So going forward, that's going to be something that I bring back up again. I think I always struggle because I actually quite like doing cardio, when I actually don't muck around with my with my schedule and I actually just get my ass together and get it done. Like, I enjoy it. I come from a kind of cardio background with cycling and running. The thing that I struggle with is I find like cardio for just the sake of doing cardio weird, if that makes sense. Like, having come from a running and a cycling background, to me, that like those are distinct activities. So I find it kind of odd to just like jump out and do like a 20-minute spin on the bike, for instance. I've had to get used to that over the last few years. It's like cardio is just something that you do because you do it. It's not necessarily like its own activity as such. It's like just part of a bigger picture. But I'll get back on top of that. I might even try and maybe film myself on the bike and put it at the end of this video just to show I have actually got back on the bike. I can't let the fitness dip. But yeah, that's it. That's enough waffling, I think, and I have waffled in this one. The only other thing, I hope the sound quality is a lot better in this one. I bought an actual microphone instead of just using my phone's inbuilt mic. The microphone is a whole another issue, but anyway, I hope that sounds better. Hopefully that makes these a bit more enjoyable for anyone who does enjoy watching them. I'll call it there. Next week, final week, the kind of week 12 wrap up, block 1 recap. Probably going to go into a bit of depth on that, but until then, take care, and I'll catch you later.